Are you wondering what the best reasons to live in Phoenix area are? Well, stay tuned. We're going over our 11 favorite reasons to live in Phoenix. Well, hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us again. And if you're new, welcome. If you love and want to know everything there is to know about living, breathing, kind of everything about the Phoenix metro area, you're in the right spot. Now, I'm Josh.
And I'm Barbara.
And we're the Select Realty Group over here in the Phoenix area. Now, Barbara.
So you know what, honestly, like Josh said, we've lived here for a long time. We absolutely love living here, and we love sharing the information with other people that are looking to move to the Phoenix area. So what we need you to do is give us a call, send us a text, an email, a DM, however you want to get a hold of us. Just reach out to us, and we're more than happy to share everything we know about living, working, breathing, having fun, enjoying life in the Phoenix metro area.
Today we're talking all about the reasons we love living here in Phoenix and compiled a list of our favorite 11.
So he picked 11. There's a lot of them, and I'm not really sure which one is my top, but I'm gonna start with number 1, and that is our winter weather. So if you don't like the snow, if you hate shoveling snow, if you don't like ice storms, you might like living in the Phoenix area because our winter weather is amazing. If I have to put on a sweatshirt type of jacket, that's probably all I need. And a lot of times I wear sandals all winter long.
Yep, you can wear shorts and t-shirts all year round here, all winter long. Though if you're an Arizona native or been here a while, generally in winter you will wear pants and maybe a long sleeve shirt. It doesn't get that cold, but you know, the highs can be in the mid-low 60s or so. Some days it might be in the 50s. And for us natives, that's chilly. Now for the northern folk out there, you can always tell when they're coming because even on the cold days when it's in the upper 40s or 50s, they're still there in their sandals, t-shirts, and shorts. And
Yeah.
a lot of us are bundled up a little bit because it is chilly. And it's always fun to see. But our winter weather here is always amazing. Sunny, gorgeous temperatures in the 60s or so. Just, you know, nothing really to not like about it.
Yeah, I used to always say I love playing tennis outside in January with shorts on. And that's really one of the main reasons that I moved to the Phoenix area over 30 years ago.
Now again, these are in no particular order, just kind of a list of 11. I'm not even sure if it's my top 11 because there's just so much to love about this area. But moving on to our next one is just the sheer amount of things to do here. From everything from shopping, dining, kind of outdoors, indoors, recreational, and there's just so much to do that you can never really get bored here unless you want to even just, you know, sit at home and relax. But even then, it's perfectly fine. But just
Yeah, you can, let's see, there's golfing, you can go hiking, there's mountain biking, there's a lot of the roads are here are designed specifically, we're very, very bike friendly. So most of the roads have bike paths. There's boating, you can go boating here. We've
Absolutely.
got kayaks and you can do stand-up paddle boarding. There's indoor activities. I mean, obviously we've, just like everybody else, we've got the movie theaters and the museums and got all the other, you know, iFly and
indoor go-kart racing, top golf, kind of you name it, it's here. Just plentiful to do. And now moving on to our third pick here is golf. Now we are well known as one of the golf meccas of the US, and there's so many courses around, all different types of courses from parkland to resort to links to combinations of them, just everything you could ever dream of for wanting to golf. And our winter season is definitely our most popular season for golf because the weather is amazing. You can get out there and, you know, get that workout going, playing, and never overheat or anything. Although if you are a native here, summer is definitely the time to play for less expensive rounds. Unfortunately, due to our great weather, we have a lot of winter visitors that come down here. And when they come, we love them coming. Great for the economy and great for everything. But it tends to increase the prices quite a bit, 2 or 3 folds. I know some local courses around me I can play in the summertime for $15 to $30, but those same courses wintertime move up to about $150 or $200 a round. So you might not be able to play every day you want during the winter with those prices, but there's still plenty of courses around that are very affordable even in wintertime.
Yeah, in the Phoenix metro area, there's probably at least 200 golf courses. So, and there's a little bit of something for everybody. There's the executive courses, so like the par 3 courses for somebody that might be just learning. There's a little bit more difficult courses, and then of course we have a lot of the private courses. For those, you would either have to be a member or play with somebody that is a member. But there's something for everybody in all different ability levels when you're playing golf here.
Speaking of the difficulty levels, as she mentioned, with the executive courses and some combo executive courses, moving all the way up to we have tournament courses here as well that the amateur associations play, as well as the PGA Tour courses you can actually play, such as TPC Scottsdale. And that's where they have the Waste Management Open every year in February. And you can play it right before and right after the actual PGA tournament, where they have the grandstands up there. And it kind of makes you feel like a pro, playing the same courses, the same tee boxes, going through the stands. That's just a great experience.
So next on our list is all the shopping and dining options that are available. So we have a ton of them. So when it comes to indoor shopping malls, we have a couple of really big ones. The first one is the Scottsdale Fashion Square, located in downtown Scottsdale, and that is the largest shopping center in all of Arizona. Actually, it's one of the largest ones in the whole Southwest, and I want to say it's number 20 or within the top 20 or 30 in the country. Lots and lots of different stores and restaurants, all the high-end, the Coaches and the Pradas, Gucci, they're all located at Scottsdale Fashion Square. And just a couple miles south of Scottsdale Fashion Square is the Chandler Fashion Square. And so that's built very similar to Scottsdale's mall. Has a lot of the same stores and things like that. And but that's not all. I mean, we have a lot of other shopping options as well.
And we have a lot of outdoor shopping centers, such as Tempe Marketplace, which again is an outdoor style mall that has basically every type of shop or store you could imagine. And then Desert Ridge is up in northern Phoenix, which is pretty similar, about the same style of shopping mall as Tempe Marketplace. Then we also have ones such as Scottsdale Quarter and Kierland, which are a bit more of the high-end shopping, but still the outdoor style areas that are real nice to enjoy, especially when the weather's nice. They also usually have misters everywhere. Lets you just kind of walk through a little kind of village style shopping there, which very nice and very fun to go to.
Yep, and down in Mesa, there's a Riverview. Further south in Queen Creek, there's a Queen Creek Mall. There's the Santan Mall. Lots of different options when it comes to indoor and outdoor shopping.
And even moving further up north, we also have the outlet malls up there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the outlet malls. Yep.
And then also our dining options. We have tons and tons of dining options.
So for restaurants, we got, everything from your fast food joints.
Which our fast food joints here are actually pretty spectacular. We have almost every different fast food chain across the country here, from In-N-Out, Whataburger, Portillo's, Raising Cane's, kind of a lot of stuff that you might not have in different areas around the country. We kind of have the vast majority of them here, which is very nice.
And then you got all your chain restaurants too, like Olive Garden and
Outback Steakhouse.
Outback and
all the different types of chains out there. We have those.
Pizza Huts and all the pizza restaurants and
And then we also have a bunch of specialty restaurants and ethnic cuisine here too.
Yeah, we've got everything from, you name it. I mean, there's Italian to Greek to Spanish. We've got Irish, German,
French. Caribbean,
Thai.
Yeah, basically everything.
So if you're looking for a good restaurant, give us a call. Yeah, I mean, we love going out to eat, and we love sharing different options with people. So let us know what kind of restaurant you like, and we'll share with you which our favorite ones are.
Moving on to our next pick for why we love the area is our parks.
Just every community within the Phoenix metro area has tons of parks. We are very big on outdoor activities here, and the cities have made it really easy for us to get out there and enjoy our parks. So you've got the ones that have the water parks or the pools. You've got ones with tennis courts and pickleball courts, basketball fields, baseball fields, soccer fields. You've got specialty ones like the Railroad Park.
Parks with a bunch of lakes that are even stocks for fishing, hiking, different parks with hiking options. Papago Park is one of the larger parks and very iconic one that has kind of a combination of all of them: hiking, lakes, fishing. They have the botanical garden there, other just walking and biking trails, and just spectacular views of downtown and the whole central Phoenix area.
I don't think you can probably, anywhere you live in the Phoenix metro area, I bet you would find a park within maybe a mile or two at the very most of every place in the Phoenix metro area.
And then my number 6 reason why I love it is just our proximity to Flagstaff, Sedona, and Payson, all our northern cities here, which is a great spot to go to, especially during summer, to just get out of the heat. Now, Sedona and Flagstaff are about 2 hours north of Phoenix. Payson's about, depending on where you are in the valley, anywhere from about an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours. If you're on the very far east valley, it's right about an hour to get there. But these areas, specifically Payson area up in the northeast, as well as Flagstaff, are full of pine forest, which is beautiful to see, especially when you're coming from the high desert down here in the valley. And Sedona, world famous for its red rocks, and also has the forest and stuff there. And just being able to go up there for during the winter as well. That way you can enjoy the snow when it's only a couple hours away. You can do your skiing, your snowboarding, sledding, making some snowmen, just enjoying actual snowy winter. And then when you're done with it, you're a 2-hour drive back to the valley and you can go back into your shorts and t-shirts.
Well, I like it more in the summertime because when it's 100, 110 here in the summer, you can drive up there and it's a good 20, 30 degrees cooler. So it's a great place. A lot of people go up to these locations on the weekends just to kind of get away from the summer heat here. Well, if you're into sunsets and sunrises too, then this is a great place for you. I absolutely can't get enough of having the sunset views from anywhere here in the Phoenix area, but particularly if you're, up against the mountains, the views are just absolutely spectacular. So if you'd like us to share a couple of our favorite ones with you, let us know and we're more than happy to do that. If you like mountain views, you got that here. If you like city light views, there's a lot of places that you can live in the Phoenix metro area and have fantastic city light views from your backyard. So reach out to us if that's something that you're looking for when you are wanting to have a home here in the Phoenix area. We can show you exactly where you can go to get all sorts of mountain, city light, and sunset views.
Moving on to our next choice is our hiking, lakes, and then general outdoor activities that we have here. Kind of touched on these a little bit earlier, but a lot of people might not realize we do actually have several lakes around the Phoenix metro area. Over on the east side, we have all the lakes on the Salt River, such as Saguaro Lake, Canyon Lake, and Apache Lake. Up north a little bit, on the northeast, we have Bartlett Lake. And then directly north of Phoenix, we have one of the larger lakes around, and that's Lake Pleasant. Now these are fantastic for water sports, boating, fishing, just getting out there on the water, especially during summer or other times, and cooling off a little bit, going for a swim. All these lakes also have beaches around that you can lounge out and relax and just have fun in and near the water.
A lot of them also have where you can rent boats. So you can rent like a pontoon boat, or you can rent paddle boards or jet skis. So even if you don't have your own boat, but you like to do boating, those are options available at all of these lakes.
And then our hiking, we have a lot of natural mountains over in the environmental preserve area. You can hike for miles and miles going up through those. Even right in the center of town, you have Camelback, which is a great hike. Good exercise, gets you fantastic views from the top. And then on the far east valley, just outside of town, you have the Apache Trail going all the way up to Roosevelt Lake and numerous other hiking trails all throughout. So outdoor activities, hiking, lakes, we have a plethora of them all around.
Yeah, I mean, whether you're, just beginning your hiking career or you're an advanced hiker, there's something for everyone. So some of the favorite local hikes that I like right within the city is the Sunrise Trail, which is between Scottsdale and Fountain Hills. You get up to the top of the trail, you can see the whole downtown area and then into Fountain Hills, and when the fountain is going off, you can see that. Out in the Superstitions, one of my favorite trails is the Wave Cave. It's a really cool hike, and then you get up to the top of the cave and you look out, and it actually looks like there's a wave out there, and a lot of people stand up there and pretend that they're surfing, or a lot of people do yoga poses on that one. So a little bit of everything for all you hikers out there.
Our next favorite thing about living here is the job growth. Now we have a tremendous amount of job growth, one of the highest job growth cities in the entire United States. We have big tech over here. We have what's called the Silicon Desert. Tons of financial institutions, small businesses, you name it, they're over here. Google,
Yeah.
Amazon have some large facilities over here. Honeywell has a major facility here, a couple of them. Boeing does as well. Just so much in terms of jobs.
Yeah, I moved here in 1990, and even back then, Maricopa County, which is where Phoenix is, was one of the largest growing counties in the country, and it still is. So every thing that you look at shows that Maricopa County is still growing. We have a lot of place for growth. Josh mentioned the high tech. We also have a lot of hospitals and biotech facilities here. A lot of financial institutions are here. So there's a lot of job growth in the Phoenix metro area.
Now moving on to our final pick of why we love it here is, at least for me, is our professional sports teams. Now we have football, the Arizona Cardinals, baseball, the Arizona Diamondbacks, basketball, the Phoenix Suns.
And the Mercury. We have the
And the
women's NBA. We have the Mercury.
And then we also have hockey with the Coyotes. And then still trying to get into the MLS, we have the Phoenix Rising here, which they've been kind of initially granted in, but aren't a full member of the MLS yet. But that basically is every single major sport and league. We have the pro teams here. And then even club teams and semi-pro teams. We have lacrosse, other soccer, cricket, surprisingly, tennis, pickleball, and disc golf here as well. And golf in general, and the PGA Tour events over here. A lot of fun.
Yeah, and so even if you're not a professional athlete, there's a lot of athletic activities, even for kids. So we have, the recreational leagues for like baseball and basketball and football, and then the more competitive club teams in all of those different sports. So if you've got a fanatic out there that really just loves their sport, their activity, there's tons of different options for them in the Phoenix area.
Yeah, a great thing is, again, just our weather here. That's why there's so many spring training facilities down here, is just because our sports season is really year-round here, because you can always be out and training, having fun playing. No need to take a break during winter because we don't get snow.
That's right.
Well, that was our 11 favorite reasons of why we love living here in the Phoenix metro area. Just comment down below. Let us know what your favorite reason is, or of the reasons we gave, which one would be the top choice for why you want to come move here or visit.
And maybe we didn't mention one of your favorite things. It's possible we still have it. So go ahead and list it below, and we will catch up with you later and let you know all about what is available in your favorite thing. Well, again, if you're interested in the Phoenix area, you're looking to move here, just want to know more information, give us a call. We're more than happy to answer any questions that you have. So you can either send us a text, a DM, email, however you want to reach out to us. We're here for you, and we want to be able to help you and answer all your questions.
Yep, and if you liked that video today, make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps out a lot. And then hit that bell icon because we upload new videos weekly. See ya.